Hi guys, hi, how are y'all? Okay, welcome to another video. So in this topic, today's topic, which will still be integration, but today we're going to go like to different part 5. Okay, because teacher already uploaded until part 4, so today is going to be part 5. And today's topic, subtopic will be finding the area bounded by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, so if this is your first time viewing teacher's channel, welcome. My name is teacher Veronica. Uh, and if you find this beneficial and if you find this helpful, the way I teach, the way I guide, hope that you can share this with your friend and hope that you stay until the end. Show some love by liking and also subscribing for all notifications so that you can be updated with my next video. Okay, so let's get started straight. um, I'm going to guide you all first from the basic. Okay, from the basic of you are required in this part to know how to find the area bounded. Okay, what's the meaning of bounded first of all here? Like the English meaning bounded means that it's like okay, in Malay it's like terdapat di dalam, it's like within something, right? Okay, so bounded here, we want to find the area. Okay, so if you want to find the area now, okay, so since we are finding the area, okay, what we are going to do now is that, okay, first have a look how the bounding, okay, it means by, okay, first of all, understand there are two axes, right, that we learn. Okay, we always have the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, first let's look for area bounded at the x-axis. Let's look at that one first. Okay, so let's say this is our graph. Okay, we have a graph like this. Okay, so it's a curve, it's a smiling face curve. Okay, so what will happen here is, okay, let's say you have a point here -2 and a point here 2. Okay, area bounded by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, now let's look at area bounded. Okay, the area is bounded by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, now when you have like this, that means the area is this part. Okay, because this is the x-axis. Let me show you this part. This is the x-axis, right? Okay, this is the x-axis. So the area is up to here only. Okay, how to use formula? Okay, because you have formula for this, it's very easy. Okay, first step, okay, formula. Okay, let's go into the formula. Okay, the first step, okay, when you want to find area for the curve and the x-axis, put the integral sign. Okay, then you need to put the limits. Okay, the area that you are finding is from which point to which point. So in this case it's from -2 to 2. Okay, so put from -2 to 2. Okay, this is x-axis, isn't it? Okay, the area is at x-axis, so we put dx at the back. Okay, because if you do this way means you don't have to memorize and you won't get confused. Okay, understand this? If x-axis means you must put dx at the back. So if you put dx at the back, in front, in the middle here, you must put the opposite. The opposite of x is y. So that means our formula is this. We have to use this formula. So usually your y is given. For example, maybe here y is x squared plus 4. Example only, x squared plus 4. So what you need to do, you just need to substitute this into the formula so that it becomes like this. Can you see now everything you got x only, no more y already. Okay, so this is how you apply. Okay, so this is for x-axis. Okay, now we look at if y-axis means how. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do for y-axis. Okay, now look carefully. Okay, this time your curve will be something like this. This is the x, this is the y. Okay, so your curve will be like bounded at the y-axis. So usually you will get a curve like this, okay? Or sometimes you can also get a curve the opposite way, okay? So your curve might be like this. Okay, got two ways, your curve. Okay, now that you already know this is how your x-axis curve, okay, will be, we want to find the area, right? So the area will be from this point to this point. That means the inside here, bounded by the curve. Okay, bounded by the curve and the y-axis. So for this also will be similar, this way, bounded by the curve. Okay, so up here will be, let's say 3, down is -2, example. So what you do, first step, the formula, write the integral sign. Okay, then put the limits. Okay, so this is from -2 to 3. Okay, and then at the back, the behind part, you put dy. Why dy? Because this area that we are finding is at the y-axis. So in the middle, we put x, the opposite of y. Okay, think of it like that. So easy for you. You don't have to even memorize the formula if you realize. Okay, so usually they will give you y. Okay, let's say here, this one will be y square. So y square will be x, let's say example only, teacher giving example only, I'm not giving the accurate one. Let's say this is like this, because definitely this is y square, because this is a smiling graph, but it's like sideways like that. Okay, how to find the x from here? Very easy, just move the 3, go the other side. So x will be y square minus 3. So this is the one you must substitute inside here. So this will become like this, y square minus 3 dy. Can you see? Okay, so there is just, it's just very simple, two formulas only for area bounded by the curve. So now let's look at examples. Okay, we look at few examples. Okay, now let's look, show you, write the example question here. Okay, the diagram shows part of the curve y equals to x squared. Okay, so you know, right, x squared is always a curve, right? Okay, find the area of the colored region. Okay, so this part is the colored region here. Okay, now first step, see the keyword here is area. Okay, colored region, where is the region, the curve area going to? Going to x-axis or y-axis? It's obviously going down towards x-axis. So that means first step, put the integral sign, put the limit. It's from 1 to 3. Okay, the area is happening from 1 to 3. At the back, sekali, behind sekali, put dx. Why dx? Because follow the x-axis. So in the middle here must be y. This is your first step. Okay, so second step, fill in the y, substitute the y. What is the y? Follow this. Y is equals to x squared. Okay, so I'm going to write here x squared dx. Okay, now we must do integration. So I hope all of you still remember your integration. Okay, x squared when you integrate becomes x power of 3 over 3. Must plus the power and then must divide. The 1 and 3 right at the back. Now fill in the values. So here will be 3 power of 3 over 3 minus 1 power of 3 over 3. Okay, so when you solve, okay, sometimes when you key in calculator, you need the skills to key in calculator. So the more students, if you just key in the whole thing like that, especially if you're using 570 calculator, you might have some problem. Teacher suggestion is key in one by one. Key in the first one, which is the 3 square. If you're using this, okay, key in the 3 squares, 3 cube, which is 27 over 3, right? Okay, so you get 9. Then you minus. The behind one is 1 over 3. So then you key in again, 9 minus 1 over 3. So you will get 26 over 3. Okay, remember this is area, so you must write unit square. That is the area. Okay, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Can do. Okay, everyone, definitely you guys can do this because this x-axis, y-axis is very easy. Okay, just that. So later we will see some complicated curve shape. That's all only. Okay. So now we go to question the next another example, which I'm going to show you the one with different areas, okay, bounded by x-axis, okay, still x-axis. So let me write the question first. Okay, now moving on to example 2. Okay, if you look at this graph and they ask you to find the area of the shaded region, you have two shaded region here. This part teacher is going to call as shaded region A, and here teacher is going to call as shaded region B. Okay, because you just need to be careful. Find the shaded region of A and then you plus with the shaded region of B. Okay, why teacher is telling that? Why you cannot do straight away from -2 to 0? Because shaded region of A, okay, A is above, right? Above the x-axis. Okay, above means here you will get positive value. Here you will get negative value. Okay, but remember, area can be negative or not? Area can be negative, like area of a square, -400. Cannot, right? Okay, so the negative, okay, is only showing the part of the area. Meaning that if you get a negative, that means that it's showing the below part of the x-axis. If you're showing a positive, you get upper part of the area of the for the x-axis. Okay, now let's look at how to find. So first we're going to find the area for A first. Okay, starting with area of A first. Okay, first step. Okay, let me write area for A. Okay, area for A is starting from which limit to which limit? It's obviously starting from -2 to -1. So I write -2 all the way to -1. Okay, since this is on the x-axis, I write my dx first, then I write y. Okay, so what is the given y here? The given y is x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, so substitute as that. Now we find the integration. Okay, we find the integration. Erase this. Okay, I use over here. Okay, integration. So first step, x square will become x power of 3 over 3 minus 2 power of x power of 2 over 2 minus 3 will always must attach x. If just a number only means you attach the x. Okay, so now let's solve this. Here the 2 can cut. Okay, so I'm going to insert the -1 inside first. Then we're going to minus with the -2. Okay, so first step, remember to always put the bracket. -1 bracket power of 3. Don't just put -1 power of 3. You can see the difference in your calculator. -1 power of 3 with bracket, you get -1. If -1 without bracket, also you get -1. You might have problem when it comes to the second part here, -1 square. If you don't put the bracket, what's going to happen? Okay, I'll show you. -1 square. Okay, you get -1. -1, put the bracket, then square. You see? +1. So there's a big difference here. These usually cost students marks. Students will be like, oh no, like we totally missed out that, and like, no, this is not an excuse. You should not miss out on this. This is like no excuse, because now if you guys are especially now from 5 and you're watching this is not an excuse. Please don't do this mistake. Okay, then minus with, okay, I'm going to insert now the -2. Always negative numbers put bracket, please. Here -2 square, because sometimes so many times the mistake is repeated, so that's why teacher feel like sometimes it's I do feel that students forget that. That's very common, but at the same time I feel that students also need to have this attitude of being alert. Okay, when you are studying, you always need to be alert with what you are studying. Like right now, if you're watching this, you have to be alert, right? There is tendency for you to suddenly feel like you are being distracted by your phone or something. Okay, like maybe someone's calling you right now, and you leave this YouTube video just to attend the call and all. But always be alert with whatever you're doing. It's actually a skill. Okay, so you can learn this skill. Please learn this skill, cultivate it. Okay, so let's continue. uh I'm going to solve the first part here. Okay, so here the first part, negative 1 cube over 3. I'm going to do it one by one. So this is negative 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 plus 3. Okay, minus the back one will be negative 8 over 3 minus 4 over 2 plus 6. Okay, solve the first bracket first. Negative 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 plus 3. Okay, you also key in together in your calculator to see whether you also get the similar answer or not. Okay, key in together with teacher. So minus negative 8 over 3. Teacher is putting bracket for each because I don't want any mistakes done from my part. I just want to make sure everything is accurate. Minus 4 over 3. Okay, let's check here. What is our final answer? 13 over 6 minus answer. Negative 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here is the 2 is cut already, right? See? This kind of things is where you need to be alert. You see here? This is very good example that this thing happened now. Okay, we already cut the, if you realize here, we already cut the 2 and 2. So why there is a 2 here? Isn't it? There shouldn't be a 2 there. So let me erase the 2. There's no need for 2. There's no need for 2. Okay, the 2 is not needed. Okay, so I'm just going to write back. Okay, I'm just going to write back. Which color was it just now? Okay, so this is minus 1, minus 4. Okay, sorry, I just need to change the color back. Okay, minus 4. Okay, so now that means down here is different answer. Okay, negative 1 over 3 minus 1 plus 3. I got, hope you guys also got together, 5 over 3. Did you get this? 5 over 3. Let's see. Minus with the back one will be 4 plus 6. I got minus 2 over 3. Okay. Can you guys also check together? Okay, if this is correct, or you can leave down in the comment for second example is correct. Okay. So this one minus minus becomes plus. So 7 over 3 unit square. Okay, so area for A is done. Okay, now you need to find area of B. Okay, what you do, pause this video, pause right now, find area for B first, write in the comment and see, and when you watch the next part, check whether your area of B correct or not. Okay, so area of B you will get a negative because it's below. Okay, so area of B, okay, from which point to which point? We go back, negative 1 to 0. Okay, so it's from negative 1 to 0. Behind I write dx, here I write y. Okay, so I must now fill in my y. X squared minus 2x minus 3. X squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, dx equals to, so I'm going to do the integration again. Since just now we already did, so you already know here, so I'm just going to straight away put in this one. Okay, oops, sorry, just wanted to scroll. Okay, here now I'm going to fill in the first part. 0 usually will become 0 when you fill in, substitute 0, all the entire equations become 0, so you don't have to usually don't have to write ready. And then here put bracket. Okay. Okay, I think here we should know the answer already. 0 minus 1 over 3, negative 1 over 3 plus, sorry, minus 1 plus 3. Okay, so let's see what we get for the back one. Negative 1 over 3 minus 1 plus 3. So I got 5 over 3. Okay, did you guys also get 5 over 3? Hopefully all of us got a. So negative 5 over 3 unit square. But remember what the negative represents. What does it represent? The negative represents scroll. Okay, the negative represents the part of the area. Okay, do not take the negative as an answer for the area. So now we need to find the total up. So total area will be, take the area of A plus with area of B. So area of A is now a 7 over 3 plus 5 over 3. You see, teacher didn't put the negative. Okay, so here you'll get 12 over 3, which is 4 unit square. Okay, 4 unit square. So I hope uh, this example help you guys for this kind of curve. Okay, all right, so we'll go next into area bounded by the y-axis. Okay, or maybe I think I'm going to do this as part 5 just for the x-axis, and area bounded by the y-axis will be in another video so that it's like shorter. Okay, so we will stop until here for x-axis, and in the next video I'm going to continue for area for y-axis. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video. Just click on the playlist, it will be there. Okay.